World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. 9 people were killed and 29 others were injured after a stockpile of confiscated explosives suddenly detonated inside a local police station in Indian-administered Kashmir. WAM reports most of the victims were police personnel, including forensic experts who were examining the seized materials when the blast occurred. The incident comes just days after a separate car explosion in New Delhi that left 8 people dead. Authorities report that several of the injured remain in critical condition. A police source's identification of the victims is still ongoing as some bodies were badly burned. In other news overseas, China says it has found its biggest gold deposit since the year 1949. According to Anadolu, the discovery was made at the Donggo gold mine in Liaoning province in the northeast. According to the Chinese Ministry of Natural Resources, the site holds more than 1,444 tons of confirmed gold reserves. It was reported by state media that mine has already passed its economic review, meaning development can move forward. Officials describe it as a massive open-pit operation. It was also said that the area above the 200 or the 720-meter level contains an estimated 2.5 billion tons of ore with an average of 0.56 grams of gold per ton. The mine was located after a rapid 15-month exploration project, which experts say could serve as a model for faster, high-quality mineral surveys in the future. And finally, Japan may soon raise its departure tax to help tackle over-tourism. GG Press reports that government officials and members of the ruling coalition are studying a proposal to increase the fee from 1,000 yen to 3,000 yen or more for every person leaving the country. The final amount will be decided during tax reform talks later this year. Japan first introduced this tax, officially called the International Tourist Tax, in 2019. It applies to everyone departing Japan, including Japanese citizens traveling abroad for business or vacation. A major concern is that a higher tax could slow the recovery of outbound travel, which is still only about 60% of pre-pandemic levels. To balance that impact, the government is also looking at lowering passport fees. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.